As we turn our attention towards North America, keep in mind the 4 new heroes are allowed to be played. We have our returning challengers of Melee Creeps taking on our long-standing challengers of Llama Lords to see who would have their chance to dethrone Hydra Nation in North America. Things play out a bit differently in NA than EU, as we see 2 of the 4 new heroes being banned away. But this of course does leave Vindicta open for Llama Lords. With the first 10 minutes of the game mostly amounting to just solo kills in lane, Melee Creeps get the first big break as they take 5 kills in lane 4 and 1.
But Saya deals with it, punishes the lash, gets to live. Fight though still evolving. Naked cannot slip away, and Melee Creeps quick flow twofer as we run into 10-minute stand. The buffs are up, and so is the first turn.
And right now, Melee Creeps, they came out on top here also on the first lane as well. So they are getting the better of both scenarios here. This is a big swing in value for Melee Creeps. They'll clean up almost all of the kills at this point. Is there another one to be had here? Got to be careful not to get caught by the assassinate. As Vindicta falls back and away, Arkram in the skies is going to look for it, and there's another one going in favor of Llama Lords. Ooh, so close here. Marin Krill down to 1 HP. Coolcheese trying to escape on the ice path, but in comes Vindicta in the back, and
the mirror push comes out from both teams as they work the solo lanes across the map. Llama Lords lose the first 2 players, but Young Calc comes back in, keeping things equal.
Kind of okay for this with Llama Lords if you can somehow turn this into a walker. Right now, they're getting pushed back relatively evenly from Pocket and Infernus over there. Meanwhile, Lomain finds Rocane. Combo in progress. Naked, getting a beating. Should be able to get out with the wall. Back over towards the walker. But it is full split gameplay still. Meanwhile, Cal, last stand, finding word. Enough to get rid of Kelvin. Now moving forward. Nice and healthy off the last stand, and this is where if you're a Mo, you just go, please get me out of here. Maybe the Brewer will be enough, but the collapse incoming right now from Llama Lords.
Ooh, Naked is very low there as well, but surely no escaping for Coolcheese and eventually gets taken out.
It's the repeat push out of both teams. However, this time, low main splits onto lane 2, netting themselves 2 walkers and a flex slot compared to the 1 walker for Llama Lords.
Also under attack here, Llama Lords looking to push all the way into their opponent's walker. We just get this very interesting mirror action from both teams. You got to trade the walker on the lane 4 here, but there's still a chance for Melee Creeps to potentially defend this. They need another player though to come in to assist. They're going to lose the walker. They're going to have to give it up.
AVG opened things up with a kill onto Lord and PayPal as Melee Creeps end up getting a free mid boss and 3 more kills, getting them a 10k lead.
Swap from Paradox into Lash, and yet AVG doesn't care. Just drops the burn. Just brushes aside Lash like he's nothing. Life stealing it all back away, and Dan, that's kind of what happens when your Infernus is this far ahead.
Yeah, I have no idea how AVG has managed to actually get as far ahead as he has. Down and out for the count with very important ults as well. No Death Slam will be available. Last stand is up though for Young Calc. Are they going to make a play for this CP?
Well, Kelvin drops Frozen Shelter. It is still in play. We get 3 from Melee Creeps around it. They go for the melee. The parry is not in time. AVG collects Rejuvenator, but what about the fight? Low main gets naked. Llama Lords, Calc, the most farmed, dropping the last stand, looking for anyone. Still nothing. Rocane down. Low main falls. Death Slam later into the fight by Lord and M. Grabbed multiple. Might be the way of the turn here. Arkram right now in prime position to start racking up assassinates. Camille will get the bow. Mo just barely gets away. As Calc, a little bit of rotation here. Calc versus Kelvin. Should be something that Calc wins here on the 1-to-1, but it's not even a 1v1. Paradox in from the side.
Melee Creeps end up overstaying their welcome after getting 2 walkers, as Rocane is able to get a triple kill and keep the Llama's hopes alive.
They were pressuring.
And it just, well, you get a little bit of a come up there. The swap into Rocane, quick go, and Kelvin, the double. Rocane getting right back into it, and it might not be done yet. You see Mo saying, please get me away here, Shiv.
Young Calc with some good target focus takes down the big threat of AVG, but at what cost? As Melee Creeps get themselves 5 kills and the Urn.
Moving on over with the Kevlar. He's not really going to be easily killable at all. Just laying in the damage into Infernus, the counter most farm player. Great target selection by Calc. Keeping it going right now. Finding the Kelvin, finding the Viscous. 2-on-1. Again, beaten up quite a bit as he's about to go down. Goes for the parry, lands it. Not enough to stay alive. Rocane falling at the same time, and Melee Creeps, even losing the Infernus early, make the fight theirs.
A nice bait and switch by Melee Creeps allows them to continue to build up the lead that becomes almost insurmountable.
Good way to engage on it though. Obviously the fight's going to start on the upper level instantly. Lomain's going to die. Arkram's going to get the kill, so a decent opening start here. But the problem is everybody's split up at this point, and so it starts to get chaotic and dynamic. The Moen Crawl comes in. We'll see the Frozen Dome as well, the Frozen Shelter, and it is just an absolute farm here for Melee Creeps against Llama Lords, who all split up. A much better concentration of players here for Melee Creeps to just bully Llama Lords out of existence.
The only safe way to get mid-boss against Llama Lords is when Naked is dead. Llama Lords come out with the steal and keep their chance alive to make it to the money match.
They're angling for the steal. Death Slam is on the menu. Let's see how this goes. They also have McGinnis while Naked, a pro at stealing Rejuvenators. Death Slam, and Naked comes in and does it again! Naked, the Rejuvenator Bandit, keeping Llama Lords alive.
Even being down over 30k, Llama Lords still managed to keep it pretty equal in an important fight at lane 3.
Paradox, looking for PayPal. Meanwhile, Tether comes in. Mo, not able to get the combo off here just yet. There's a little bit of sand back the other way. PayPal cannot get away. Swap or no. Arkram in the air looking for options. Meanwhile, the fight going underground. Calc with the last stand. And Calc instead just getting the fist. And last stand through that. Death Slam in over the top. Does not connect. Slam in the normal way. Might have set up Arcane. Gets one.
Trying to catch up for the 30k deficit is the Llama Lords trying to run the urn. And yet, Melee Creeps come out ahead with 5 kills and a 40k lead as they take the shrines and the patron.
We let a McGinnis get set up. But the swap opportunity goes in. Meanwhile, Calc was on the rooftops, being quite a bit of damage. Still able to get away. Meanwhile, Lordena, Death Slam, not off cooldown just yet. Instead, just gets throttled inside the building. And here come the fists once more. Locking it down Shiv. Calc, meanwhile, though, deals with the Infernus threat. Shiv, still plenty of HP. Looking around saying, please get someone low. I'd love to have a slice of mole right about now. Getting super pinned down, though, at the same time. Pocket making his life a living hell. Pashi Pop on the finish. And Llama Lords down 4. Melee Creeps sweeping it up.
With the lead being cut down from 40k to 20, Rokane continues momentum as we see Rokane as the Shivassin.
Dan, Warpstone, combo, dead. PayPal immediately dispatched. And that is the worst possible opening for Llama Lords. They go for the counter, though. Death Slam sets up Naked on the Spectral Barrage. Rokane on the finish. The turnaround after the pick. Suddenly, life alive for the Llama Lords.
Absolutely key Death Slam. You couldn't get it any better than that right now, but can he keep it going? Rokane in the mix, the slice and dice, just darting around every object, trying to find these following kills. But can he get anyone low enough here? AVG just sliding around, staying alive, but eventually the killing blow comes through, and it's an absolute just crazy bloodbath right now. Shiv is dictating the action. Only 2 players left. Poshi Pop critically weak. Axe on Kelvin, critically weak. Rokane still a juggernaut.
Rokane just giving everyone haircuts and not the type you want. Unbelievable presence.
Melee Creeps meant to hold strong even after losing the 40k lead. With Llama Lords trying to crack open their base, MC gets themselves 4 kills.
But the fight will be forced here by Llama Lords CP.
They go for it. Leading with the Death Slam, Rokane looking in the back. He who was Mr. Cleanup before. Calc, though, first to fall. How low will Melee Creeps go? Will it start the chain again from Shiv? Right now, it's looking like no, Dan. As Melee Creeps, a much better engage. Might have been overforced by the lash. Now you see Rokane walking away going, no one's low. I can't do anything. Falling down. Nice turnabout from Melee Creeps.
After a very long and drawn-out fight with Melee Creeps coming out ahead, the lesson wasn't learned the first time as Naked again steals the rejuve.
There it falls. This could decide the game. The Death Slam is coming through, but there is that wall from Naked. And who's going to get the rejuve? My God, he's done it again. Absolute madman. Naked saving the day here. Llama Lords have to find the following kills, though, to try to capitalize from this and snowball things into Melee Creeps' base. But as this fight is prolonged, they're so dynamic. They're split up all across the place. And right now, Llama Lords not looking too bad in shape here right now, ZP.
I don't know about you guys, but Naked needs a raise. With 2 rejuve steals, Llama Lords bounce back and get their match versus Hydra Nation.
These things here against Melee Creeps. There's still some fighting in the base to be had as the rejuve is still up, and Llama Lords want to try to make good of that and force the issue. And this is dangerous right now for Melee Creeps.
Yeah, they are a full patron focus. Axe drops the Frozen Shelter. They give more time to deal with the invaders. Llama Lords, meanwhile, full W onto the patron. It is a full patron rush. Can they take it out before they die in turn? Down to 30%. Llama Lords almost there, and they finish it.
Even though Melee Creeps had a lead for the most of the game, the 2 throw mid bosses allowed Llama Lords to get back into it. And in fact, the only team to ever make Hydra Nation bleed was Llama Lords back in DFN number 6. Now the question is, could they redeem themselves and fully take them down this time? Why don't you check out our recap of that match to see what happened.